Hello, I'm Kate Raworth, and I want to introduce you to the one donut that actually turns out to be good for us and good for cities that want to thrive in the 21st century. And so I offer you a donut. Think of it as a compass for human prosperity in the 21st century. And the goal here is to leave nobody falling short in the hole in the middle of the donut. But at the same time, don't overshoot its ecological ceiling, because there we put so much pressure on the life-supporting systems of this delicately balanced planet that we push her out of balance. We cause climate breakdown. We acidify the oceans. We create a hole in the ozone layer and critical loss of biodiversity and ecosystems. And these 9 planetary boundaries are what Earth system scientists believe hold this one habitable planet in the universe in such a benevolent state for humanity. So the aim is to meet the needs of all people within the means of the living planet. So what if we could take this global concept of the donut and bring it down to the scale that policymaking actually happens at the national level or the city level? And we invite every visionary 21st century city to ask itself this question: how can your city become a home to thriving people in a thriving place while respecting the well-being of all people and the health of the whole planet? And we can take that question and dive into its 4 lenses that make up the city portrait. But where we think that the city portrait really comes to life is turning it into a city selfie. Because we've taken publicly available targets and statistics, but what if the people of the city themselves decided to make it a portrait of who they are today, through the lens perhaps of food or of energy or of housing? Starting by plotting onto the portrait all the initiatives and policies and strategies that are underway to bring that transformation about. Looking for the deep interconnections between the social and ecological, the local and global lenses that create the synergies that are needed. Bringing to bear the visions and the values that people in the city hold dear for what they think will be a thriving future for themselves. Bringing in voices, lived experience of city histories and stories from different communities, showing the diversity of experience and life in the city. And then highlighting initiatives that could be taken now that would bring new synergies and take the city from where it is to where it wants to get to. So that's an overview of the city portrait and its idea as a city selfie. We hope that it inspires your city on its own journey to becoming a 21st century thriving city.